Hi everybody. Okay, so now I'm going to do the Divine Feminine Celtic cross spread. So I already separated the cards. So I'm going to pull what major arcana is the current for the Divine Feminine right now. There it is. And then the next card is going to represent the challenge. So I'm going to put these in here. I'm going to shuffle them really good before I pull a card to represent the challenge for the Divine Feminine right now. Okay, now I'm going to pull the card. So what is the challenge of the Divine Feminine right now? What is the challenge for the Divine Feminine? There it is. And then the next card is the influences. So that's the number 3 card. So what are the what is the driving force? Yeah. What is driving the Divine Feminines right now? What is driving the Divine Feminines right now? That one just wants to come out. I'm not feeling that one. Let's try that again. What is driving Divine Feminines? What is driving the Divine Feminines right now? What is driving the Divine Feminines right now? One card, please. One card. Just one card. What is driving the Divine Feminines right now? Aha, there it is. Okay. The next one is what is in the Divine Feminine's past? What is in the Divine Feminine's past? What is in the Divine Feminine's past? Thank you. And then the goals. What are the goals of the Divine Feminine? Ah, there it is. Oh wait, that was 2. We need 1 card. What is the goal of the Divine? Oh, come on. Come on, cards, work with me. What is the goals of the Divine Feminine? All right, here we go. And then, what is happening in Divine Feminine's near future? What is happening? Try that again. What is happening in Divine Feminine's? Whoa. Try that again. What is happening in the Divine? Come on. Come on, cards. Okay, here we go. Get serious. Get serious. Serious business. Okay. What is happening in the Divine Feminine's near future? What is happening in Divine Feminine's near future? There it is. How is the Divine Feminines approaching the situation? How are they approaching the situation? How are they approaching the situation? Just 1 card, please. How are they approaching the situation? How are they approaching the situation? There it is. Okay. And then, what are the external influences that are affecting this? There it is. Okay. And then, what are the hopes and fears of the Divine Feminine? What are the hopes and fears of the Divine Feminine? And then, what is the final outcome of the situation? What is the final outcome for the Divine Feminine for the situation? There it is. Okay, let's see what we got here. So the first card we got, that's the beginner card, is we got the High Priestess. So the beginner card, the High Priestess, represents, let's see, she's the Divine Feminine's intuition is heightened right now. It is it's very scary how intuitive the divine feminines have become, and it's very exciting. Um, yeah, she's using her intuition, and the divine feminines are looking inward for answers because all the answers that they seek are within. Um, they trust their intuition. Like their intuition is doesn't steer them wrong. They trust it, and they're listening to it. Definitely. The challenge of the divine feminines are, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles. The challenge of the divine feminine is to not isolate themselves. I feel a lot of divine feminines are in hermit mode. They're in hermit mode because they are, they too are reflecting on their lives. They're really sharpening their intuition, and I feel like they're in. The challenge is not to isolate themselves so much from the world, though. Um, so it definitely is a challenge for the divine feminines, especially during this time when the divine masculines are super silent because of the amount of healing they're going through and transformation they're going through. And I feel like there's a lot of mirroring going on as well. So it's very easy for divine feminines to isolate themselves and just, hermit mode. That is definitely a challenge. Okay. What is influencing in the divine feminine? We got Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. The divine feminines are feeling confident. This is definitely driving the divine feminines. How confident and focused. Divine feminines are focused on their goal of getting to a point of balancing inner union inside, balancing their divine masculine and divine feminine inward. They're focused and they're feeling very confident. What is in the divine feminine's past? We got Six of Wands. So in the past, the divine feminines they were letting go and moving towards their future. This is in the past. The future is now. Yes. So in the past, divine feminines were learning how to let go and trust. Trust in their path, trust in their intuition, trust in the divine, the universe. Beautiful. The goals of the divine feminine. We got Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. And Queen of Swords for the goal. The goal of the divine feminine is to use more of their intellect rather than emotions. Emotions drive the divine feminines. That is definitely what I can relate to. So the goal of the divine feminine is to use more of their intellect more than the emotions. So that is very powerful. What is coming in the near future for the divine feminine? We got Five of Wands. So this card is representing some kind of conflict. Don't panic. This could be it could be internal conflict, it could be external conflict. Only you know what this is going to be. Because we're all different. We're all on different journeys. We're all on different parts of our journey. So no journeys are going to be alike. So there's going to be some kind of conflict going on in the near future. But don't panic. You're safe. Remember, it will be okay. I promise. And then the next one is, how is the Divine Feminine approaching the situation? You got 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords. And the 8 of Swords. So, the Divine Feminines are feeling some Divine Feminines in the collective, not all of them. Take it as it resonates, but some are feeling trapped, like they have no choice but to wait for the Divine Masculine. They're feeling restricted. The other part of the collective doesn't feel like this. So the other part of the collective is not waiting. They're living their life. They're working their missions. And I'm not saying that the Divine Feminines that are waiting are doing anything wrong. They're just listening to their intuition. But they're going to break out of the feeling of being trapped and restricted, because we all do. There comes a point in life where we're not waiting anymore. We are just letting go, living our life, being happy, focusing on ourselves, and trusting in the divine plan and divine timing. What is the external influences for the Divine Feminine? We got Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles for the external influences, and the Ace of Pentacles is I feel like, okay, so the Ace of Pentacles, it means it's a new venture that manifests in increased wealth or health. It is the beginning of attaining goals. So the external influences, I feel like there's people in the Divine Feminine's life who are encouraging the Divine Feminine to start something new, have a new beginning with something. She has like a rally around her. I do definitely feel that. So those are the external influences. What are the hopes and fears of the Divine Feminine? 10 of Wands. So the hopes and fears, let's see what the 10 of Wands means again. We fear. This is a fear. So 10 of Wands means it's a sign of burden and responsibility. Being dependent on is a good thing, but be aware of being overworked. So the fear of the Divine Feminine is being overworked, having those burdens that she shouldn't have to have. That is one of the fears of the Divine Feminines at this current time. But what is the final outcome of all this for the Divine Feminine? We got King of Wands. So the final outcome, this is long-term success as a leader. So it's going to be a great outcome. It seems a little bit rocky with the conflict and the fear of being overworked, but in the end, the divine feminines are going to feel stronger and they're going to be a successful leader. So that's amazing. So let me know if this resonates with you in the comments. Thank you for watching. I do believe that is what I'm going to end with tonight. I am not feeling that great right now. I don't know if it's just exhaustion, but I'm going to get some rest, take some medicine, and hopefully I can feel better tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you guys so much love, positivity, and light. Good night.